Destined couple? Dylan Wang and Shen Yu's bond beyond the camera. When Meteor Garden premiered in 2018, the world wasn't ready for the storm it would unleash. It wasn't just another remake of the iconic Taiwanese drama, it was a revival that captured the hearts of millions across Asia and beyond. But what truly set it apart wasn't just the fresh visuals or modern spin on the story. It was the undeniable electricity between its leads, Dylan Wang as the fiery Dao Mingxi and Shen Yu as the stubborn yet endearing Shan Kai. From the very first glance, audiences felt something different. Their chemistry wasn't polished, rehearsed, or stiff. It was messy, raw, and achingly real. Every fight, every tear, every reconciliation blurred the line between acting and authenticity. And almost immediately, fans began asking, was this just masterful performance, or was there something deeper between Dylan and Shen Yu? Meteor Garden magic that felt too real. Chemistry is common in dramas, but Dylan and Shen Yu had something rarer: connection. Dylan's Dao Mingxi wasn't just a spoiled, arrogant rich boy. He was layered, vulnerable, and deeply human, and Shen Yu's Shan Kai was the only one who could pull that humanity out of him. Their clashes were fiery, their reconciliations tender, and their kisses? Fans still replay them today, describing them as some of the most believable in modern C-drama history. Social media was flooded with comments like, "This doesn't look scripted. It looks like we're spying on two real lovers." Even veteran drama fans admitted that few couples had ever sold romance the way Dylan and Shen Yu did. For many, it was less about Dao Mingxi and Shan Kai and more about Dylan and Shen Yu themselves, as if the actors' own emotions were bleeding through the roles. Behind the scenes, sparks that couldn't be hidden. If their on-screen chemistry was powerful, their off-screen dynamic made the rumors impossible to ignore. Fans and crew members reported little moments that spoke volumes. Playful teasing. Dylan was known for cracking jokes during breaks, often targeting Shen Yu just to make her laugh. Protective gestures. In fan-recorded clips, Dylan was spotted guiding her through crowds, shielding her from flashing cameras, or subtly checking if she was okay during long shoots. Body language. During interviews, their comfort with each other was striking. They leaned close, exchanged knowing glances, and laughed in sync, the kind of ease that felt more like best friends or something more. One viral behind-the-scenes clip showed Dylan sneaking glances at Shen Yu while she rehearsed her lines. When she caught him staring, he smirked, she rolled her eyes, but couldn't help smiling. Fans immediately declared it proof of a hidden romance. Fan theories and the social media storm. The Shenzhen fandom, a mashup of their names, went into overdrive. Entire online communities formed to analyze every interaction. YouTube was filled with fan-made edits titled things like, "Every Dylan and Shen Yu moment that proves they're in love." Twitter and Weibo exploded with hashtags like #ShenZhanForever, #DylanandShen, and #MeteorGardenCouple. Fans dug through Instagram posts, pointing out coincidences, similar backgrounds, captions posted within minutes of each other, or outfits that seemed suspiciously matched. Were they just coincidences? Perhaps. But to fans, they were clues. And those clues were enough to create a digital wildfire. One international fan wrote, "Even if they deny it, their eyes don't lie. You can't fake the way Dylan looks at Shen Yu." Media buzz and industry whispers. The media wasn't blind to the frenzy. Tabloids began speculating about secret late-night dinners and quiet outings, where Dylan and Shen Yu were supposedly spotted. Entertainment insiders hinted that producers were eager to cast them together again, hoping lightning would strike twice. But despite the noise, Dylan and Shen Yu stayed silent. They appeared professional in interviews, careful not to fuel the fire. Yet their undeniable closeness only made people more suspicious. Some media analysts suggested that their agencies may have deliberately allowed the rumors to linger, knowing it boosted both of their profiles. After all, controversy sells, and so does romance. The harsh reality of celebrity love. If Dylan and Shen Yu did feel something more, the odds were stacked against them. The entertainment world is notorious for punishing young love. Possessive fans, Some fans view their idols as off-limits and react harshly to real-life romances. Agency rules. Many Chinese entertainment companies discourage or outright ban dating during peak career years. Career risks. Dating can shift the narrative from artistry to scandal, hurting endorsements and future projects. For Dylan and Shen, even a genuine romance would have had to stay hidden. In a way, that secrecy only added fuel to the what-if fire, the idea that maybe their love existed, but was buried under industry pressures. Global reactions, the worldwide Shenzhen phenomenon. The Dylan-Shen pairing wasn't just a Chinese obsession, it went global. Fans from the Philippines, Thailand, Brazil, and beyond rallied around them. On international fan pages, translations of interviews were shared within hours. Hashtags trended not just in Asia, but in Latin America and the Middle East. In fan events across Manila and Jakarta, banners of Shenzhen Forever were spotted. One Brazilian fan famously tweeted, "I don't understand Mandarin, but when Dylan looks at Shen, I understand everything." That's how universal their bond appeared. Balance scale, comparisons with other iconic on-screen couples. The rumors also drew comparisons to other legendary drama couples who blurred fiction and reality. Song Joong-ki and Song Hye-kyo, descendants of the sun, who actually married, then divorced. Hyunbin and Sun Yi-jin, Crash Landing on You, whose reel-to-reel love story culminated in marriage. Fans often argued that Dylan and Shen could have followed a similar path. The difference? Their story never had closure. It stopped at maybe. And that unfinished nature only made the fascination stronger. Why fans still hold on? Years later, Dylan has taken on darker, more mature roles in historical and fantasy dramas, while Shen has leaned into her bubbly, romantic persona. But whenever their names surface, the Shenzhen connection resurfaces too. Fans continue to hold on because their bond symbolized authenticity in a world where so much feels staged. Playfulness, a genuine friendship that's shown through the camera. Possibility, the tantalizing idea of a love story that could have been. Final reflection, the love story that lives in what if. So, did Dylan Wang and Shen truly fall in love? The world may never know, but maybe the answer doesn't matter. What matters is the way they made millions believe. Their story, whether real or imagined, became bigger than the drama itself. It's the unresolved tension, the unanswered question, the what if that gives this story its lasting power. And, in a way, that makes it more timeless than any confirmed romance. For fans, Dylan and Shen will always be remembered not just as Dao Mingxi and Shan Kai, but as two people who captured lightning in a bottle and left us wondering if the sparks we saw on screen were simply too bright to be fake.